Hello, good morning. This is Zach here from XIFU. Just want to do a quick sound check, please. Okay, hopefully my sound and screen is okay before we start our section. So again, before I proceed further, just a quick disclaimer over here. This section here, I'm not doing any buy and sell call. So if you want to trade any stocks based on our discussion this morning, make sure you got your own trading plan. If not, get advice from the professional. So against, as we know, US market actually make a big drop. Okay, not to say big drop, but euro is making some sort like a corrections. Okay, coming in the US market. So of course, a bit worried for those that who are still active in the Bursa market. But looks like this morning, yes, it do drop, but recovering, recovering right now. But again, need to be careful on certain counters because sometimes morning is like that. Okay, what happened is that morning gap down. Okay, the price gap down. Okay, from the previous trading day. Okay, it will gap down. Yes, and later on during the first or 2 hour, it goes up again. But after that, towards the afternoon, it goes back down again. Okay, so sometimes this is what we call like a technical rebound. It will trap people and go down lower. Okay, so but of course, overall, if you look into KLCI, it's still fine. Okay, so for me, 1650. Okay, 1650 I think should be quite good. Okay, to focus. Okay, as your next potential support level. Actually, KLSE is fine for me. I got nothing worried about KLSE indices itself. But certain stock, I think you need to pay attention to. So let's turn into KLSE indices. Okay, most is great. Okay. Let's see property first. Okay, property is the one that actually the background for me is still big weak. Okay, so if you look into over here, like I say, always careful on inverse pullback. Okay, so pullback and inverse pullback is the opposite. So whenever it touches certain resistance, okay, like for example in this case gap down, price will reverse again, and in this case over here looks like it hitting another resistance at 20 MA. Okay, so it hits, probably pullback. I'm not sure. Yesterday they tried to break, but unfortunately it can't make a follow through. Okay, hello Akbar, thank you. Good morning, thank you for joining me. So I think mostly is the same. Okay, let's go into technology. Okay, technology don't even want to try to DMA last, but let's see how it goes. So like I say, technically most of the stocks, okay, or maybe it's the indices, okay, they are still actually in the weak trend. Okay, so something that I think you should uh, notice. Okay, and then if you really want to enter, especially for those looking for short-term tradings, yeah, probably on the watch out, and at least you understand where is your potential support level. Okay, of course, for those that who are doing long-term, probably got different strategy. This is a good time, okay, for shopping. Probably some of you might think so. For me, I always focus into short to mid-term. Okay, so yes, a trend and a good trend with a solid support actually is pretty important for me. Okay, overall. So now in the industrial product services looks like it's not that great. Again, consumer also a small gap over here. So probably I'm not going to do anything until the afternoon. Let's see how it goes. Also construction also in a small gap. Okay. Now do let me know any counters you want me to look into. Today I don't think I got anything for you. Just some of the stocks that I think we previously mentioned, like some of the plantation stocks. Plantation actually is still in a nice accumulation. So if you look into SOP today gap down. Okay, but this one at least the trend is still good. Okay, because they are still doing a nice reaccumulation. Looks like they are trying to challenge, okay, on the resistance. So for me, if SOP they retest back around the 20-40 day area, okay, around what 29 290 cents area, okay, volume remains to below. I think it's something that again worth to pay attention to. Okay, but yeah lah, plantation normally is a bit slow one. Nowadays it's slow for years already, so something that you might want to expect for them. Okay, Kimlon also some things that I think, yeah, a small gap, but trend overall is still good. 230 cents and above I think is still fine overall. Okay, so this level over here, okay, overall I think it's still fine to continue to watch out, okay, for this counter. Okay, close gap, okay, I like stock with closing gap. If let's say we test it below volume, I think something that I think should be quite okay lah. Okay, again, I'm not trying to say this is a good stock to buy and sell call. I'm not doing any buy and sell call. Again, do your own due diligence. Okay, let's see, how it goes from here. Okay, Grace say LPI, TP and entry, please. Okay, let's try LPI. Okay, wow, okay. This one, okay, yeah, today finally gap down. Okay, hopefully this is not any corporate announcement. So far, it is a gap down. Okay, so technically, yes, they are actually going back into the pullback area. Okay, they are going back into pullback area. So now let's see weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart, they try to cross this stubborn resistance. Okay, like I say LPI, I think previously someone asked me LPI, I'm not sure whether it's still on Grace. So this is a long-term reaccumulation with a little bit of VCP. Now looks like they are doing another wave. Okay, this one they can cross. They're doing another wave. Okay, so again, if you ask me, if looking into weekly chart over here, okay, if looking about on this weekly chart, I think somewhere around this area is good. One 12 ringgit and 60 cents. Okay, now it's 13 ringgit lah. Okay, so we still got around 40 cents to go. I think this is a good area to focus if you want to get a low risk opportunity. Okay, low risk opportunity. Of course, resistance is still there. It's still the same. 13 ringgit 30 cents. I'm not sure whether you are long term, short term for this. Okay, but if let's say you're short term, probably you can aim in between. But I don't think much there's much of the profit like you can make. Okay, let's say this candle. This candle is around 6%. Actually, it's a bit small. So normally this kind of stock, you want to expect them to make a follow through breakout. Okay, now this round they still cannot break. Of course, today is Wednesday, so still got 2 more days to go. If let's say this week cannot break, I think 12 ringgit 60 cents is a good area for you to focus for low risk opportunities. Okay, so but this one need to have a bit patient. This is a long-term reaccumulation since 2018, right? I think you asked me previously also. This is 2018. Challenging a fierce resistance is going to take time. Okay, it's going to take time. Okay, let's see. Going back to daily chart. Okay, I got can comment on Malakoff and QES. I forgot. I become investor with QES due to forgot to set stop loss. Okay, this is what happened most of the time. Okay, happened to me previously also. Okay, started with short-term trading, lama-lama jadi long-term trading. Okay, sometimes it's like that. Market during bullish market, right? Of course, market will do shake up, wash, right, or pull back. So sometimes you hit your stop loss, you cut. Okay, after a few days, goes back up again. And then until you cannot 2-3 times, you tell yourself, okay lah, this time I don't want to cut anymore because market will rebound. But market doesn't rebound. Okay, so sometimes this kind of thing happen. Okay, so all right, now let's look into Malakoff first because Malakoff personally I'm still holding. Tenaga also I'm holding. TP, you keep looking TP. Is it you, Grace? I remember there's one user keep asking me about TP for Tenaga. Okay, Tenaga. Okay, let's look into Malakoff first. Okay, Malakoff for me, I don't think there's. I'm not sure, but I don't think there's issue. Who is selling? This is kumpulan wang persaraan EPF. Is it? Am I right? Okay, so yeah, okay, but EPF keep buying and selling money. Okay, most of the time. Okay, so for me, this is okay. The latest one is Affin. This is Affin. So this is M Invest. M Invest say whole 75 cents only. Okay, this is 79 cents upgraded. Okay, I think Affin is the one that Affin and CMB recently do say target 1 ringgit, and Affin is 1 ringgit 10 cents. Okay, so here CMB also 1 ringgit. So I think okay. Actually, for me, I'm targeting around 1 ringgit also. Okay, for my nearest TP for my nearest TP. So again, if you ask me about the setup itself, I think the setup is pretty good. Okay, pretty good. Nothing wrong at the moment. I don't say anything's wrong at the moment. So here we do have one strength signal. Okay, for those that who are using XIFU X chart, you're able to access this information. So like I said, whenever got a strength signal, it should build a so-called a support. Okay, the other day actually when it dropped here, I bit takut already. I was like, wow, shit, it dropped. I almost cut. I wait for the next day, but the next day it goes back up So okay I still hold Okay, so as long as for me they are still above this strength signal, I think it should be quite okay. All right. Now I'm not sure you're looking for entry exit. If you're looking for entry again, you aim for this strength signal area, should be quite low risk. Okay, so 85 cents. Okay, should be quite low risk for you if you are aiming around this area. This is for Akbar. I'm not sure you're looking for entry exit. So if you ask me right now, setup okay. I don't see anything wrong at the moment. But again, market, market is like that. Hopefully, this one will be a good one. Okay, still early. This one. Okay, so let's into QES. Okay, QES, yeah, obviously is downtrend. So today gap down, something that again I don't like to see. Okay, few things over here. I afraid this will be an inverse pullback. Okay, I afraid this will be an inverse pullback. So again, what it means by inverse pullback and pullback is opposite. Okay, and for me it's very powerful. So again, in uptrend you got pullback one. This is what we call pullback in uptrend. Okay, so whenever it hits 20-40 day rejected rebound, that's what we call pullback. Okay, again, if you have attended pullback course, I think you should know. So over here also, okay, hitting to 2040s, okay, rejected. Okay, looks like here another round today got a small gap down. So that's why I say in the Telegram this morning, there are plenty of stocks do gap down. But if today cannot close the gap, a bit dangerous. Okay, something a bit dangerous. Because the background, if you notice over here, the background is already weak already. And if let's say this one can't be gap down, I don't think something's that is nice to see. Okay, at this moment. So, okay, now, if you are still holding, because I think you say you're holding for long term already, okay, now let's turn into weekly. We see where is the next potential support. Weekly also break for TMA. It's not that great actually. But right here should be a support level. But okay, here should be a support level. Okay, here got some action also, and I feel again something is not great at the moment. Okay, to be frank, something is not that great at the moment. Okay, next one that you need to juggle one. I think somewhere around here. I think you should juggle 55 cents. Okay, so now is how much? Now is 57 cents maybe. 55 cents drop below. Yeah, you have to decide already because you cannot keep asking for. Okay, some people is like that. Once they break support already, they'll ask, hey, where's the next support? Once they break support, they'll ask, where's the next support? So if you keep asking for the next support, then it will go down lower one sometimes. So okay, now I think next one should juggle one is 55 cents. Okay. Of course the main one should be 50 cents AB. Okay, but wow, here to 50 cents also a lot. Here to 50 cents also a lot. Okay. So again, yeah, probably you want to watch out for on 55 cents AB. So at this moment, what I can say, the chart is not looking that great. Okay, hopefully it will still rebound range like for example in this range, it's still range in around this area. Okay, so if you are entry around 60 over cents area, yeah, probably next round when it hit resistance, it's good to again not doing any buy and sell call, but normally for me is that if my chart is getting weak and it will test resistance, sometimes you're not sure whether it will rebound or not. So what I do is that I will at least exit half of my positions to reduce a little bit of my risk. Okay, so that's quick one for QES and Malakov. So next one, we look into Kuchenko. Kuchenko I didn't follow since after the IPO already. So let's see how it goes. Okay, reversing, but daily wise, the information not much because again, TA, we need to look into the historical chart. So best is that I have at least 2 to 3 months of information. But looks like they're doing reversal. Okay, so what we can do is that we use hourly chart. Okay, so sometimes if let's say your candle too little, you use hourly chart to help you out. Okay, so looks like fighting back. Okay, so here, yesterday we got some, last minute we got a little bit of rejection, selling coming in. You can see high volume. Okay, so over here, now this is something that very interesting. You don't like to see this kind of high volume candle. Okay, so here got high volume candle, which means got a little bit of rejections coming. So okay, luckily this morning still high volume. Hopefully it closes with up bar. Okay, so next resistance probably on watch out is somewhere around this area. How much? This is 44 cents. Okay, welcome Akbar. Hopefully it helps. But for me, Malakov is still pretty good. I'm still holding. I hope it hits RM1. But based on current market condition, I guess we have to wait. Okay, so again, getting back to here, Kuchenko. Wow, Kuchenko a bit tricky, because this hour candle haven't closed yet. Okay, because the high volume. Okay, high volume normally it shows important information. Okay, Gary, if you are into Kuchenko, so okay. Now, if you ask me about R1, okay, easy one. I don't think my support resistance broke, because it's less than 60 candle. Normally, my support resistance only work when you got 60 candle. Okay, yeah, cannot. Okay, so here, maybe the next resistance you want to focus around 44 cents area. Okay, EG also R1. Okay, later on. So here also, because now it's high volume candles. Normally high volume candle, you want to focus again the next subsequent candles, how it moves. Okay, so for example here, high volume shooting star. This is shooting star for me. If let's say the stock trade lower, okay, or below the shadow, which means it's not a good sign. So here high volume later on, maybe the next few hours you want to monitor how is the candle looks like. But so far R1, I can say it's around 44 cents area. Okay, the previous shooting star area that you need to look into. Okay, now let's turn to EG. EG also actually interested, but I want to wait for them to so-called complete the shakeout before I come back into it. What happened? Okay, let's go back to daily chart. Okay, now actually, for EG, it's not that bad. Okay, for EG, it's not that bad. Okay, but just that now they're actually, for me, they're doing shakeout because they're still supporting well around this period support. Okay, so if you put my support resistance, I think you should be able to see that. Okay, for those that who want to know, okay, your support resistance, your trading plan, okay, you can use up my trading plan. Okay, it's available in XIFU app as well. So over here, okay, so this will be your immediate support, don't break. Okay, immediate resistance, second resistance. Okay, so how much? This one is around 2.12 area. 2.12 area. Okay, it's your next potential resistance that you should watch out for. But for me, shakeout completes. Okay, shakeout is a bit advanced method, so around 1.98. Okay, so I was waiting for them to cross this level because I'm aiming around R2 area, which is 2.30 area. Okay, so that's for EG at the moment. Okay, but not much of a momentum right now. Hopefully, come soon. Okay, now let's turn into TMB. The nugget also I'm holding. Okay, going up higher this morning. Hopefully, it can go up higher. Okay, now if you are, form a big shooting star already, so fast. Okay, so Grace looking for exit now. This one all-time high lah. To be frank, all-time high sometimes a bit susah to give you where is the so-called DP area. So for me, okay, now if normally it's a stock going into all-time high, I watch out. Okay, now I have to remove this because lots of buy and sell mostly is the EPF the Naga counters. Okay, so mostly for me, I watch out for cumulative volume. Okay, something like this. Okay, cumulative volume. Normally if let's say the stock break all-time high, okay, because all-time high, your left-hand side, you don't have any so-called things to refer like RPI. Okay, so normally I'll watch very closely on the volume and how the candlestick form. So for example, when I see trends going up with some cumulative volume coming, the trend somehow will stop for a while. Okay, or maybe something's might turn one. Okay, the direction might change. Okay, from here it changed from uptrend to sideways. You can see here. Okay, so far I don't see. This is high volume. I don't see cumulative volume, so I think it's still fine. Second thing is that you want to see also cumulative volume when a stock also forms shooting star. This is again a sign for you to take TP. Now this is a shooting star, yes, but volume is not high. All right, so for me, I will still think that I will hold. Okay, TP I cannot tell you at the moment because I don't see the sign yet. Okay, I don't see the sign yet. Okay, unless you use the Elliott wave lah. Okay, Elliott wave is I rarely use that. Okay, I really use that. So if you want to, probably you can check out using Elliott wave. Okay, Affin Bank. Okay, Affin Bank. Let's see whether bank will do pullback or not. Just the MBSB pullback complete, but today still cannot really move. Okay, not too bad actually. They are actually doing a pullback also from here. Okay, nice S1. Okay, nice S1. Okay, so I think S1 will be your good area to focus. Again, Grace, you can actually use the XIFU apps. Okay, inside extra, there will be a trading plan over there with support and resistance. I think current S1 is pretty good to look into. Lah. Okay, so let's put my here again. Okay, lots of pullback. Okay, if you notice here, right? Okay, previously we got one over here, one over here. So this candle, this area over here, should serve as a very good support. Okay, so let's say sometimes this strength candle, right? Like for example, this green arrow, the pullback arrow. Okay, the low of the pullback arrow will give you a good support area. Okay, if let's say break, you have to trouble already. Okay, I think previously one of the good example is SP Satya. Somewhere around here, somewhere around here. Okay, so this candle here, okay, lots of B and S because B and S not bullshit, but B and S is buy and sell, sometimes from the insider. So here it got lots, got one arrow, if you can see here. So once it break, right, you know it's not a good sign because normally it means that it break below certain support. Okay, especially with high volume, you don't want to see break with high volume. So often you can use this method. You watch out the pullback areas, okay, so supports. If break below high volume, you need to decide very, very quickly. Okay, if let's say still above, I would think that it's still fine. It's still supported well by the operator, so it seems. Okay, now last one, LFE. Okay, later I'll go into my pullbacks signal. Let's say got anything, we look into it. If not, then we close our sections. Okay, LFE. It's a bit tricky. I still think a bit not so. Okay, one good thing is that at least the weekly chart, right? The hammer haven't failed yet. Okay, so if you look into like something like SP Satya, okay, we use weekly right now. LFE, so Tommy, can you tell me you're looking for entry exit? Okay, at least I know. So okay, here you see hammer fail. Hammer fail, something also not so nice one. Okay, here also not a good hammer, but let's see whether it can hold or not this week. Okay, now let's go back to LFE. At least for me, LFE, looking for entry. Okay, at least right now, LFE, the weekly hammer is holding well and is exactly at the 40 MA. Sorry. So yes, looking for entry around this area here looks okay. Okay, looks okay. Okay, again, not doing buy and sell call. You must set your stop loss also. So okay, few things you can do. Once it break below so-called the body of the hammer, then you need to do quickly already. Okay. If break 40 MA, okay, you also need to decide quickly already. Okay, but right now, looks like it's a pullback with hammer, but pullback yet to complete. Okay, pullback yet to complete. So sometimes buy over here probably need to wait for a few weeks or maybe months. Okay, before they crossing up 250. 250 is the pullback complete area. Okay, 250 is a pullback complete area. So going back to daily chart. Okay, daily still the same 250. 250 is the main resistance. They need to cross. Okay, if not, you can wait for them to cross with higher volume above to show there is a potential reversal with momentum. Okay, so right, let's go into YTL. YTL also today small gap. Okay, if let's say today didn't close with the gaps, okay, not good. Oh, you combine T and FA. Okay, good. Yeah, sometimes what you can do is like told me you can combine both. Okay, because for me, I was very big in FA. That's why now I'm very hard learning on FA also. And then you combine T as the best because FA somehow it will tell you what stocks to buy. TA somehow is kind of like telling you that is it a good time to buy? Like for example, a lot of stock is good like YTL Power all this kind of counters, but you buy at 350 cents now you can know. Okay, so yeah, some things that I think is good. If let's say you know how to combine both methods. Okay, so now going back to YTL. Now, not only YTL, I think YTL Power also. Notion, if not mistaken, I haven't checked lots of chart in the morning. Okay, welcome, Tommy. Some stock got gap down. Okay, if gap down, and today didn't close gap, I think it's dangerous. Okay, now JC looking for EP. Okay, so now here, Like I say, okay, again, just a reminder for those that are using my pullback signal. Okay, so here got pullback signal. Okay, here somewhere around this area. So this second one somewhere around this area here. So you can use the lowest one, no problems. Okay, again, sometimes you need to use the visual to check where is the solid one, support resistance. Like for example, this case over here, this candle. Okay, come from this candle. When they break below, you know it's not good sign. Okay, so for example, maybe like Malakoff like Tenaga I'm not sure okay, I think they will have a strength as support. Okay, strength this kind of pullback. Break below, you need to decide already. Okay, if you're still holding, maybe a bit dangerous. Some of the wash a bit deep. Okay, now let's go back to YTL looking for entry. Probably I use my weekly chart again. Okay, tricky. Okay, right now they are at the 40 MA. They are the 40 MA. Okay, so if you want to enter low risk, I think 40 MA is a good level. Okay, but setup wise, it's not there yet. Okay, what it means is that maybe there's high chance for this support fail to hold. Okay, so yes, we do see something like a hammer. Not a very strong hammer actually. Okay, so maybe yeah, if you want to really want to enter, I think this level. 290 should be your support. Okay, currently it's a bit close, so I think yeah, if I use a low risk opportunity. Okay, a low risk opportunity. But like I say, it's not the best setups yet. Okay, for YTR at this moment. Okay. So all right, any stock you want me to look into? If not, probably we'll end our section. Okay, now before I close, just go through some of the pullback stocks. Today nothing much. I see almost 1 hour. I know you got a few counters already. Today market is not in a good shape. Okay, but not too bad lah. Some counter actually reverse back lah. Okay, so like CCK. Okay, so CCK over here. Yesterday pullback complete. Today looks like continue to challenge R1. Okay, looks good at the moment. PM holding. Long time didn't see these counters already. You see this one also PM holding. So here we got one strength. Okay, around this candle over here. Here recently we got one. So like I said, you can use here as your so-called support level. Okay, here's like a wash during the weak market. Okay, so let's say break with high volume, then you juggle already. So use the strength signal as a support. For me, I like to use that. Okay, normally to tell me whether this counter here is still healthy or not overall. Okay, DUFU also same thing. Okay, DUFU for me inverse pullback. So here, okay, rejected 20 MA. So here yesterday also, they almost touched 20 MA but failed. Continue goes down. Today gap down. Okay, but cannot close gap. I think dangerous. Okay, this is for JC. But JC you're looking for long term. Okay, DUFU normally people also like long term one. I used to like DUFU also. Okay, so again, few things are okay. Now this is a good example. I told me. So here it's a bit similar like RFE hammer at 20 MA. Sorry, hammer at 40 MA weekly chart. So let's say sometimes they break. It's a bit dangerous really. Okay, but at least RFE have been tested for a few weeks. So for me, it's slightly stronger. Okay, so here DUFU, I don't see any good setup yet. Here should be a good support, but they fail to hold, unfortunately. Actually, technology a bit disappointing. I was hoping for tax to make a nice movement. Okay, after it hit this 20 MA, but it didn't. Okay, hopefully end of this year. Let's see how it goes. Okay, next one that probably want to focus. Okay, this is for JC. 1 ringgit and 75 cents. Maybe this is the area that you want. If let's say you want to look for lowest entry. Because right now, it seems that there's not much of the setup yet. Okay, so here will be your next so-called ideal support level to focus, which is 1 ringgit and 75 cents. Okay, so but again, doesn't mean that you have to buy exactly at 1 ringgit 75 cents. Okay, sometimes you can buy around 1 ringgit 80 cents. Now it's almost ready also. Okay, yeah, probably you can watch out also. Because sometimes like the support resistance is there to help you to give a guideline. Doesn't mean that like for example, when I say Malakoff TP 1 ringgit doesn't mean that you have to hit 1 ringgit only your exit. Sometimes 99 cents is good already also. Okay, because depend on market situation. Sometimes market is not that bullish. Yeah, the few cents have to take it. Tech is hurt by the strong ringgit. Yeah, correct. One of the main reason also, strong ringgits. But before even the strong ringgit, the stock actually also dropped already. The time I thought that it's gonna make a nice pullback and reverse. But maybe you're right also lah. It come with the strong ringgit also, then mostly also can't really move lah. Okay, now let's go into red tone. Red tone also, okay, but at least this one's still in the so-called the reaccumulation range. It's a false breakout. Okay, they're having a false breakout previously, but still within this range over here. Okay, still okay for red tone overall, but no momentum. Okay, good for those that who want to buy and hold on. Okay, now let's look into weekly chart. Okay, same thing over here. We got few hammer holdings. Okay, but looks like this big a bit fail already. Okay, so if you want to, watch out weekly 40 MA. Okay, weekly 40 MA. If let's say fail to hold, then it will go lower one. Okay, so probably you want to use that as your potential so-called support level. Okay, so far still good lah. But like I say, when certain trend line break, right, then the momentum is losing out already. Like YTL, the good reason, the good example. So here also you notice they also kind of like break 20 MA. Previously it's supported well, it's respecting well. Okay, yeah, sometimes it drop a bit but it recover quickly. But here it looks like they break and heading to 20 MA. So maybe this round the trend will sideways for a period of time. Okay, so watch out on the 40 MA. Okay, so again with this, once again, thank you for joining me in this morning section over here. Hopefully my section here helps you a little bit to understand more, especially on TA right? TA parts here. So if you like my section, appreciate if you can help me to click the like buttons, help me to share this out. We got Telegram. Do join our Telegram, okay, especially in the chat room. If you got anything, just post it over there. If I find anything interesting, I also post it over there. So we have more like daily interactions, okay, in the group. With this, thank you, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow we will still have this section. Okay, if you like it, come and join me. Okay, thank you and see you tomorrow.